Hi lovely people, welcome to your yoga class for a stiff or sore back. If you are ready, grab your mat, grab some water, and let's begin. I'm going to take a comfortable seated position on your mat, finding a nice long straight back, shoulders nice and low, chest open. Making sure both sit bones are grounded into your mat. And let's just start with taking a nice deep breath in through the nose. And exhale through the mouth. Nice deep breath in. Holding for a moment. And exhale. One more time. Nice deep breath in through the nose. Hold at the top. And release. Gently open up your eyes if you had them closed. On your next inhale, reaching the arms all the way up. Finding nice length. Exhale, bring your right hand all the way down towards the mat beside you. Left hand comes overhead, coming into a sideward bend. Keep your chest nice and open, shoulders stacked on top of each other. Sit bones still grounded into your mat. If you want to go deeper, you can bend your right arm a little bit more and maybe place the arm further away from you. Lengthening your left arm can also make the stretch a little bit deeper. So go as deep as what feels good for you, but try to keep your sit bones grounded. Let's take one more breath here. On your next inhale, gently coming back up, reaching, finding length. Exhale, left hand comes down onto the mat, right hand comes overhead, coming into your sideward bend on the other side. So again, maybe bending your left arm a little bit more, maybe placing it farther away from you. Really find that nice stretch along the right side of your body. Feel free to look up if that feels okay for your neck. Let's take one last nice deep breath here. Inhale, gently coming back up, reaching, finding length. Exhale, coming into a seated twist. So your left hand comes onto the right knee, right hand behind you, gazing over your right shoulder, all the way towards the back. On your inhale, really find length here. So as if a string is attached to the crown of your head and it's pulling you up. On the exhale, maybe going a little bit deeper. With your next inhale, gently coming back up, reaching, finding length. And exhale, twisting through to the other side. So your right hand onto your left knee, left hand behind you, gazing over your left shoulder towards the back. Again, then find a nice length on your inhale. And on your exhale, maybe go a little bit deeper into the posture. Don't force anything. Inhale, gently coming back up, reaching, finding length. And exhale, place your hands down. Inhale, pull your shoulders up to the ears. Exhale, roll them all the way back. Let's do that a few times. Inhale, forwards, up. Exhale, back and down. One more time. Your next inhale, lift your right hands all the way up, reach, reach, reach. Exhale, bend the knee and bring the hand towards your shoulders. Bring your left hand behind your back and see if you can bring the hands together. If you are not able to reach your hands together, feel free to grab hold of your shirt or maybe grab a strap or a belt. Try to keep your left elbow as close to your body as possible. So you want as little space as possible between your elbow and your upper body. Bringing your right elbow right up towards the ceiling and try to keep your head in a neutral position. Let's take one last deep breath here. Gently release, and let's repeat that on the other side. So your next inhale, lifting your left arm all the way up, reaching. Exhale, bend your elbow and bring the hand towards your shoulder blades. Right hand comes behind the back and see if you can grab hold of your hands. I'll just turn so you can actually see what I'm doing here. Okay, so again, if you're not able to bring your hands together, feel free to grab hold of your shirt or maybe grab a strap or a belt. Again, trying to bring your right arm as close to your upper body as possible, so as little space in between your elbow and the body as possible. Left elbow straight up and your head nice and neutral. One last breath here. Gently release. Maybe quickly shaking out the arms for a moment if that feels good for you. And then let's find our way onto your hands and knees. All right, fingers spread nice and wide. Hands are shoulder width distance underneath shoulders. Knees hip width distance underneath your hips. On your inhale, open your chest, hollow back. Exhale, round the back, chin towards the chest. Coming into your cat-cow. So your inhale, open, hollow back. Exhale, rounding the back. Doing that 3 more times in your own rhythm. You can make the movements as big or as small as what feels good for you. So don't force anything. Really just see what feels okay for your body. It's our last round. From here, let's make a big circle with our spine, almost as if we are trying to empty out a little jar of jam or peanut butter. I really don't like peanut butter, so let's make a jam. Rounding your spine and hollowing the spine, making a nice big circle. Let's go the other way. And again, feel free to bring some more movement into it. Maybe taking it all the way up into your hips, into your arms. Really see what feels good for you. Last round. And then finding a nice neutral spine. All right. On your next exhale, make sure to place your knees apart, big toes together, and bring the hips all the way down towards your feet. Just towards the mat. Just allowing your forehead to rest onto your mat. On your next inhale, gently coming back forward. All the way forward, 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 forward. Drop your belly onto the mat and open through the chest. Rolling your shoulders back. Try to keep the legs slightly active. Exhale, pushing yourself all the way back. And bring your hips back towards the feet, just towards the mat, child's pose. Your inhale, rolling forward, 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 forward. Coming into your cobra. Open through the chest. Exhale, push yourself all the way back into your extended child's pose. Let's do that one more time. So your inhale, rolling forward, 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 forward. Open through the chest. And exhale. Push yourself all the way back, child's pose. Now let's just stay here for a few breaths. With each exhale, try to bring your chest more towards the mat. Almost melting into the mat, pushing the hips onto the feet. Let's take one last nice deep breath here. Gently going back up on your inhale, curl the toes into the mat, and exhale, lift your hips all the way up and back, coming into your downward dog. First downward dog of our practice, so feel free to bring some movement into it, maybe bending one knee and the other. And I really want you to focus on finding that nice length in your back. So I don't care if you're able to bring your heels all the way down. Feel free to just keep a nice bend in the knees, but really focus on finding the length along your back. Make sure you keep pushing your hands into the mat, fingers nice and wide. And don't forget to push your knuckle of your pointer finger into the mat. This is really going to help you to take a bit of the weight out of your wrist. So especially if we're in a downward dog a little bit longer, that can really help to make it a bit more comfortable, especially if you're not used to this. Let's take one last nice deep breath here. Next, inhale, bend the knees, look forward, step or hop your feet towards the front of your mat. And let's come halfway up, placing your hands onto your shins. Kind of making a nice tabletop with your back, opening through the chest. Exhale, coming into your forward fold, but make sure your belly is touching the upper leg. So even if you need to bend the knees more to get there, that's fine. Try to bring your belly all the way onto your upper legs. Just dropping your hands towards the mat. Allow your head to hang, doesn't have to do anything here. Now let's bring some more movement into it again. So your inhale coming halfway up, tabletop. Really pushing back towards through the hips. Exhale, forward fold. So belly onto your upper legs. Inhale, halfway up, pushing the hips back, finding length through the back. Exhale, forward fold. Let's do that 2 more times. Inhale, halfway up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale. And exhale, forward fold. Let's just stay here for a few breaths. Feel free to step your feet hip width distance if that feels good for you. Maybe grabbing hold of your elbows, just allowing yourself to kind of hang there in a ragdoll. Maybe bringing some movement into it, moving left and right or up and down if that feels good. Really finding a nice stretch in your back. Head is nice and relaxed. Release your elbows around the back, bend the knees, and vertebra by vertebra on your inhale, we are rolling up as if we're a yoga zombie until we are standing all the way at the top of our mat. Feet nice and strong onto the mat. Spine nice and long. Inhale, take your arms all the way up, reaching. Gaze towards the thumb. Grab hold of your left wrist. Inhale, find length. Exhale, bend towards the right. Finding that nice stretch along the left side of the body. Try to keep the shoulders square, hips square. Inhale, coming all the way up. Gaze towards the thumbs. Exhale, grab hold of your right wrist. And pull the wrist all the way towards the left. Coming into that side twist. Not twist, side bend. Again, try to keep your shoulders square. If it feels okay, you can look all the way up. You definitely don't have to. Inhale gently, coming back up. Exhale, release the arms all the way down. Rolling your shoulders back for a moment. Inhale, take the arms all the way up, reaching. Exhale, coming into your forward fold, so bending from the hips, belly onto the upper legs. Inhale, tabletop, making that nice long length in the spine. Exhale, full hands onto your mat, stepping back into a plank. And let's just hold it for a breath. So take a nice deep breath here, finding length from the crown of your head all the way towards the backs of the heels, pushing them all the way back. Now with your next exhale, maybe placing your knees onto the mat, bend the elbows and coming all the way down onto your belly. Magnetize the elbows towards each other behind the back, rolling your shoulders all the way back. And inhale, open through the chest. So bring your sternum up and forward. If you're really feeling this in your lower back, make sure to kind of keep rotating your pelvis. So pushing your sit bones away from you, pubic bone into the mat. So do take a bit of the pressure out of your lower back. Exhale gently, coming back down. Try to keep the legs slightly active. When you inhale, lifting back up into your cobra. And you want to be able to lift your hands off the mat here. It's really coming from your back. Exhale, gently lower down. Inhale, open through the chest, cobra. Exhale, gently coming down. One last time, inhale, cobra. Exhale, push yourself all the way up and back. Knees nice and wide, big toes together. Pushing your hips all the way towards the heels, chest towards the mat. Forehead can rest onto the mat. Coming into your extended child's pose. Just take a moment to come back to your own breath rhythm. And with each exhale, really allowing your chest to melt towards the mat, hips towards the heels. And let's take a last nice deep breath here. And with your next inhale, gently lifting yourself back up. Come and sit onto your mat. Scoot forward a little bit. Placing your feet onto the mat, knees bent, and stretch your arms out in front of you. Round your back, and vertebra by vertebra, we're rolling back, 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 back. The slower you go, the more you're asking from your core. So choose for yourself if you do or do not want that. And then when you're all the way down, take your knees into the chest. Let's just stay here for a few breaths. Feel free to bring some movement into it, maybe rolling back and forth, or left and right. Personally, I like to grab hold of my knees and kind of circle them, move them in a circle. It's going to give you a bit of a massage for your lower back. So feel free to try that if that feels good for you. Or maybe just stay still if that's what you need today. Let's take one last breath here. Open your arms all the way out towards the side. So arms are coming right straight out from your shoulders. Your knees are still up. On your next exhale, gently lower your knees all the way down towards the right, allowing them to drop all the way towards the floor. Feel free to support your knees with maybe a block or a bolster, a pillow, if that feels better for you. It's either in between the knees or underneath your knees. And then check for yourself if both shoulders are still making contact with your mat. So if you notice your left shoulder lifting off the mat, gently roll back a little bit. Really trying to keep your shoulders anchored into your mat. Allowing your head to drop towards the left. To take the twist all the way up into your neck. Let's just take a few nice deep breaths here. Let's take one last nice deep breath here. And with your next inhale, gently bring the knees back up, coming back towards the middle. And on your exhale, gently allow them to drop all the way towards the left, coming into your twist towards the other side. So again, feel free to support your knees with a block, bolster, pillow, anything if that feels good for you. And then check for yourself again if both shoulders are still making contact with the mat. So if you notice your right shoulder lifting off the mat, maybe roll back a little bit. And allow your head to drop towards the right, to take your twist all the way up into your neck. From there, really try to relax into the posture, maybe closing your eyes. Just allowing gravity to do the work for you. Just taking a few nice deep breaths here. Let's take a last nice deep breath. And with your inhale, gently bring your knees back up into the chest. Give yourself a nice big hug. Making yourself small. And then from there, just gently releasing into Shavasana for our final relaxation. So come to lay down on your back. Arms are slightly away from the body, palms facing up. Legs slightly apart, allowing the feet to fall open. Gently closing your eyes. And just allow your body to melt into your mat. Relaxing. Letting go of any conscious control of your breath. Letting go of your muscles. And really allowing your body to melt away into relaxation, into rest. Gently bring some movement into your fingers and your toes. And gently making the movements a little bit bigger. Maybe giving yourself a nice big stretch or making yourself small. And from there, gently finding your way into a seated position. On your next inhale, circle your arms all the way up, reaching till your hands touch overhead. Exhale, gently bring them down in front of your chest. Take a nice deep breath for yourself. Take a nice deep breath for someone you love. And finally, taking a nice deep breath for the world in which we live. Gently bowing down towards yourself to thank yourself for your practice, that you took the time out of your day to follow the class. And then you can gently open up your eyes again. If you'd like to take a nice long Shavasana and really take some rest, feel free to click on this video, which will lead you to a guided Shavasana. Or if you'd like to go and practice on, go ahead and take a look at this video, which will give you a nice follow-up to our practice today. With that, thank you so much for practicing with me today. Make sure you take good care of yourself so you can show up as the best version of you in this world. I wish you a lovely rest of your day, and I will see you very soon. Bye!